Hey guys, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector, and today I'm going to be reviewing the insane Jokerized Batsuit George Jimenez Prime 1 Studio 1/3 scale. That's up next. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Chris the Batman Statue Collector, and today, like I said, we're going to be reviewing this insane statue from Prime 1 Studio based on the art of George Jimenez. It's just absolutely insane, this piece, and I can't wait to bring it to you. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and show you some close-ups. All right, guys, there's not a ton of swap outs on this, but I did want to show you just some of the details here. You can see there's a lot of really great texture on his hand. And it's a really beautiful color blue, and again it's pretty close on camera here. My webcam during the live unboxing was not very accurate, but I feel like this is fairly close to what you're actually going to get. It's got a really nice, beautiful, deep blue color, which I really like. It's got a kind of an automotive finish. You can see the purple and the smiles, again very reminiscent of the Jimenez Joker and Punchline piece that I have. And so those are really the only swap outs other than the portraits. And if we look at the portraits next, I just want to show you some of the detail up close here. It's so well done. You can see the texture on his chin and his makeup. It's so cool. I love the detail on this. Can't wait to show it to you on the statue itself, but it's so cool. Again, that blue color. So there's the regular portrait, very evil looking. Again, look at the teeth. It's crazy. All right, so you get that portrait, and then also this portrait here. This is the broken cowl with Joker's portrait coming out and his hair kind of coming out of the cowl, which looks cool. Again, the Joker profile looks really awesome. So that's a cool look. You know, it's kind of like a two-faced look, kind of a duality, Batman, good and evil in one portrait, which I really like. And then last but not least, we have what was going to be the deluxe, but I think that's all we're getting is the deluxe. Only edition size of 100 here. I don't believe there's ever a regular released. And so look at the veins in his neck. See those? That's so cool. I really like this portrait. I don't know if I would use this one as much as the other two, but I'll show it to you definitely what it looks like on the statue itself. But cool swap outs, right? All right, with close-ups out of the way, let's go ahead and dive right into the review. First of all, I just want to show you, like, this thing is insanely big. Like, it is crazy. I would describe it as similar to the Arkham City Harley. You can just see how deep it is. Like he's really narrow, but like if you add the smoke, it is a very deep statue. And I'll put the dimensions here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But you're going to need some space for this. Now, again, this is a piece. It's a deluxe edition that I think is the only thing that Prime 1 has done is the deluxe, and there's only an edition size 100 for this piece, which is insane. And this piece might not be everybody's cup of tea. It's very different, but it's because of the colors and just how crazy it is, and that's what really drew me to it. And so let's go ahead and start with the base. The base is really cool. I'm going to go ahead and do a little closer lens here. You can see on the base, it's got this really cool metallic, and there's metallic paint throughout, but the gold and green metallic looks fantastic. And then, of course, the logo on the front with Joker, and of course, the bat symbol behind it with the green, the purple, and the red. It looks really great. And that continues to spin all along the bottom there. And then you get kind of this really stylized stone, which mimics the Batmobile, which is really cool. And then on the back side, you also have a really cool kind of color changing ink there. I love it with the green and the purple as well. So again, the base is very cool, very stylized. But then once you get past that, then you get into the rubble. And the rubble is the Batmobile. The Batmobile has been crashed. You see pieces of the Batmobile in the rubble. You can see all of it really well done. All of the little crumbles and things like that. I love the wheel. The axle is smashed in. But you have the really, just the tread of the tire here. It's just very well sculpted. I love what I'm seeing here. Again, you have all of these divots and pieces that are broken off. I said this on the live stream. You even have the gas can, which is really cool. And then of course that goes up into the piece itself. This one does key in, so there is a bit of a key line, but it just looks like a crack, which again, it works out perfectly. You would never know that that's keyed in there. But I love the texture of the bat wing, which looks really great. And then of course you have a piece of that front battering ram on the Batmobile right there, maybe pieces of the gun turret possibly. Just it's all mangled, and you have the smoke coming up out of it, which again looks really great. Very dark, reminiscent to me of the smoke that they did on the Joker Say Cheese piece, which is back there with the green, and also of course Tech 1000 back there as well. This is, of course, a much darker, it's like covered in soot, you know, that really dark, like it's been on fire, smoke. Very well done. You have the vent, you know, on the Batmobile where Joker's standing on it. And then, of course, the other fin of the Batmobile. Again, I just love the texture, all the scrapes and bruises. And then of course you have the brake lights in the back. You have the afterburner right here with the blue. I love that. And again, it's very reminiscent of the colors on the statue itself, but you could just see like it was, you know, how hot it was with the fire coming out of there. And then also here on the tailpipe, you got a double tailpipe there. Let me kind of get down low here. Which is just absolutely fantastic. I do want to say that because I said because of the depth, you can take these off, and that would give you, you know, that would save you just a little bit, like from the tail fin here. You can take off this tail fin, like I said. So you would basically just need the depth of the base, but you could see that the smoke does go out past the back. So you do have to be, you know, mindful of that. But this is a very deep piece. This is something that's not going to fit on most shelves very well. So yeah, take off the smoke, and that'll save you a few inches, I think. But if you can accommodate it, the smoke looks really great. And again, the smoke is that same kind of that dark billowing effect. But the base is very cool. I mean, there's so much flow to it with the smoke going up. You don't really see the smoke in the back though, except for this one. Like this one you can remove easily because you just don't see it with the cape. It's nice that it's back there, but you just don't really see it at all. So if you're needing to save some space, those would be easy to take off and save you a little bit of room anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and start looking at the figure itself. This blue color, I'm looking at it on camera. I feel like it's pretty accurate. On the webcam, it was super washed out. I feel like it's pretty close to this. I'm kind of looking at it with the naked eye. It might be a little bit darker in tone, actually, in real life than it is on camera. But it's pretty close to what I'm seeing here in person. It's kind of this automotive-looking paint. You can see the mud on his shoes. Again, this is the story of Joker has taken one of the suits of Batman and Jokerized it. So basically he's in a bat suit, which is really cool. I talked about this on the stream where it's got kind of this fish scale looking paint on his leg. Really nice texture, but it's very reminiscent of what they did with the Catwoman, the Bermejo Catwoman, where it had kind of that sheen to it. And I think that looks great. Obviously you have the ha-has in green, which really pop. And you have the, what would you say, that the bat underoos there? I'm not exactly sure what Batman's wearing there. Like cod piece, I guess you could say. But anyway, it's got that silver color with some nice detail as well. But again, you can really see that sheen there on the pants. And then going up into the bodysuit as well, ha-ha-has, all the way up. Again, I showed you the close-up of the batarangs, but it looks great in his hand. Of course, that extra pop of purple really goes well with the cape. You have that chest emblem where he's actually drawn the eyebrows to make a Joker face, which is great. Again, the metal colors going down. You have a little bit of silver there on the sides as well, part of that armor. It's almost, you know, kind of a chainmail effect. Looks good. And of course, that bright blue color again. I really like what Prime 1 has done. And then, of course, the pop of the color of the cape. The cape is you know, its own superstar here. It's really well done. It's so dynamic. Let me give the camera back just a little bit again so you can see just how dynamic it is. The cape, I don't think is PVC. You know, it's a solid. It's not too heavy. It's not like the, you know, like the Hush Batcave or anything like that, but it's still, it is solid. It's got the cross hatching to give you that George Jimenez look, which I love when Prime 1 does this. I know it's not everybody's thing, but I love the pop of color on this. It's a kind of a muted purple, which looks great. As you get closer to the top of him, though, like this is a little bit more of a shiny silver or a shiny purple. You can see the difference in color. And again, on screen, I feel like it's pretty close here on my camera. So hopefully that gives you a pretty good idea. Let me get in a little closer again so you can see this portrait. This is the main event here. Like, this is so well done. It's so scary and creepy. It just looks really good. I mean, look at that. It's so cool. Just how menacing and evil Joker looks as he takes over the bat suit. Again, you can see the great detail in his face and his eyes, his teeth. And again, as we spin it around, just to kind of give you a kind of a 360 spin here of what he looks like. And again, this is just, it's such a massive statue. You're definitely going to need some room, but it's so good. So anyway, that is that portrait right there. So again, I'll give you kind of a whole look here of what it looks like. Okay, and now let me go ahead and change out to the next portrait. All right, look at that craziness. This is probably my second favorite look. This is something I'm definitely going to swap out from time to time. You have half bat cowl, half Joker. Again, just looks crazy the way he looks. I think that looks awesome as well. What do you guys think about that particular portrait? Again, let me give you kind of a wider look at the whole statue that way, which I think he looks really good. Very strong magnet. I like the way that they, you know, did the lines on the mask. I think it looks great. Again, beautiful color. I just, this pop of color is really nice in the Batcave. And I was worried that it'd be like kind of too blue or too powder blue, but it really fits the tones with the other blacks and some of the other muted colors. And even the punchline back there, which is where he's gonna go, is right by punchline. Let me take that one out and I will put the final portrait in so you guys can see the Joker portrait. Again, nice strong magnet there. Joker's looking a little bit more down with this particular one, but again, look at that. Let me get in a little tighter for you guys. It's so good, right? It's cool. I like that he's got the half of the face blocked off, you know, just like the mask. I think it's very neat. So again, that's a cool look as well. I mean, it definitely captures that it is the Joker. Whereas if you have just the full cowl, you might be like, okay, what's going on with Batman? But there's no doubt that this is Joker in the Batsuit, right? Without question. So again, here's my favorite portrait. I absolutely love this thing. This one was pricey, around $1,500 plus shipping. So it's definitely not a cheap piece, but I can see why it costs so much because again, just again, to give you an idea of the size, I mean, it's massive. Like there's my hand on the base. It's just a really large third scale. And Prime 1 has basically said they're going to do less of these. And so they're going to concentrate more on quarter scale and other lines, not as many DC pieces anymore. So I thought I have to add this to my collection. I actually considered canceling it at one point. I'm so glad I didn't. I love this piece. It is so good. If you have a chance to own it, jump on a wait list. Again, there's only 100 of these made. If you're a fan of George Jimenez like I am, I just absolutely love this. I'm getting a few commissions from him from C2E2, a punchline, and also a scarecrow of his. Would have been maybe cool to get one of these as well. Maybe the next time, we'll see. But I think this is an awesome statue, again, from top to bottom, so much detail. I love the pop of color. Again, it's something rare for this Batcave, but I really feel like it fits in, especially with the blue lights. And I was so worried, again, of the blue color, but after having it in hand, like the blue is perfect. It's a kind of an automotive blue, and it's just really good. I feel like the camera really captures it here pretty accurately from what you're seeing. Maybe just slightly darker in person. But anyway, really cool piece. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Thanks everybody that watched the live unboxing. And of course, thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. And let me know your thoughts about this piece down in the comments down below. So creepy. I love it. And again, I feel so lucky to own this one. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the join button if you want to become a Brotherhood of the Bat member. You can find out all the information down when you hit the join button. And again, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon in the Bat Cave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.